Growing up with a narcissistic and emotionally immature mother can leave a profound and lasting imprint on a child. These experiences often shape the very core of who we become, influencing our relationships, our self-perception, and our emotional landscape. It is a journey many adult children navigate, often without fully understanding the root of their struggles. This conversation is for you if you recognize these patterns or if you support someone who does. We aim to shed light on these complex dynamics with empathy, understanding, and a hopeful outlook. Recognizing these behaviors is the first crucial step toward healing and reclaiming your authentic self. An emotionally immature mother often struggles with her own feelings, projecting her needs and insecurities onto her children. She may lack empathy, prioritize her own desires, and struggle with consistent emotional availability. This creates an environment where a child's emotional needs are frequently unmet or even dismissed. When narcissism is also present, the mother's self-centeredness becomes even more pronounced. She may view her children as extensions of herself, existing primarily to fulfill her emotional voids or uphold her image. This dynamic can be deeply confusing and damaging for a developing child. One of the most common behaviors adult children develop is an intense need to people please. They learn early on that their mother's approval is conditional, often tied to meeting her expectations or avoiding her displeasure. This leads to a lifelong pattern of prioritizing others' needs over their own. Setting boundaries becomes incredibly difficult. The fear of rejection or conflict stemming from childhood experiences can make saying no feel impossible. This often results in feeling overwhelmed, resentful, and taken advantage of in adult relationships. Children of narcissistic mothers often internalize a pervasive sense of not being good enough. Constant criticism, comparison, or a lack of genuine validation erodes their self-worth. They may believe they are inherently flawed or unworthy of love and happiness. This self-doubt can manifest as imposter syndrome, where accomplishments feel undeserved. They might constantly seek external validation, never truly trusting their own judgment or capabilities. The inner critic becomes a relentless voice, echoing past parental disapproval. Living in an unpredictable emotional environment teaches children to either suppress their feelings or react intensely. They may have learned that expressing certain emotions, like sadness or anger, was unsafe or met with punishment. This can lead to difficulty identifying and managing their own emotions as adults. Some may experience emotional numbness, disconnecting from their feelings as a survival mechanism. Others might struggle with intense emotional outbursts, feeling overwhelmed by emotions they never learned to process healthily. Finding a middle ground for emotional expression can be a lifelong journey. The inconsistent emotional availability of an emotionally immature mother can foster a deep fear of abandonment. Children learn that love and attention can be withdrawn without warning, leading to an anxious attachment style. They may constantly worry about losing loved ones. This fear can manifest as clinginess, jealousy, or an intense need for reassurance in adult relationships. They might tolerate unhealthy dynamics, fearing that leaving would mean being alone. The desire for connection often overrides their own well-being. Many adult children of narcissistic mothers develop perfectionistic tendencies. They believe that if they are perfect, they can finally earn the love and approval they craved. This drive can be exhausting, leading to burnout and constant self-criticism. They often take on excessive responsibility, feeling accountable for others' emotions or situations. This stems from a childhood where they might have felt responsible for their mother's happiness or emotional stability. They struggle to delegate or trust others to handle tasks. A pervasive sense of guilt and shame is common among these adult children. They may feel guilty for having needs, for not being able to fix their mother, or for simply existing. This guilt can be a heavy burden, preventing them from pursuing their own happiness. Shame often arises from feeling inherently flawed or believing they are the cause of their mother's unhappiness. This deep-seated shame can make it difficult to form authentic connections or to feel truly deserving of good things in life. It can be a silent, isolating companion. Growing up with a parent who is inconsistent, manipulative, or self-serving can severely impact a child's ability to trust. They may have learned that promises are broken or that love comes with strings attached. This makes forming secure attachments in adulthood challenging. They might be wary of intimacy, fearing betrayal or disappointment. Trust issues can extend to authority figures, friends, and romantic partners. Building healthy trust requires conscious effort and often professional guidance. To cope with overwhelming emotional pain or neglect, some children learn to emotionally detach. This dissociation can manifest as a feeling of being disconnected from their own body, emotions, or reality. It's a protective mechanism that, while helpful in childhood, can hinder adult connection. As adults, this numbness can make it difficult to experience joy, sadness, or intimacy fully. They might feel a sense of emptiness or a lack of purpose. Reconnecting with their emotions is a vital part of the healing process. Many children of emotionally immature mothers are parentified, meaning they take on adult roles and responsibilities far too early. They become caregivers for their parent, emotionally or practically, sacrificing their own childhood needs. This can lead to a deep sense of responsibility for others. As adults, they often struggle to identify their own needs and desires, always prioritizing others. They may feel guilty for focusing on themselves or for pursuing their own dreams. Learning to nurture their inner child and prioritize self-care is essential. These ingrained behaviors profoundly affect adult relationships. The fear of abandonment can lead to unhealthy relationship patterns, while people-pleasing can attract partners who take advantage. Trust issues can create distance, even with loving partners. Healing involves recognizing these patterns and consciously choosing different responses. It means learning to communicate needs, set boundaries, and build relationships based on mutual respect and genuine connection. This journey requires courage and self-compassion. The good news is that healing is absolutely possible. The first step is self-awareness, recognizing these patterns and understanding their origins. This knowledge empowers you to begin making conscious choices that serve your well-being. Allow yourself to grieve the childhood you deserved but did not receive. This is a crucial step in processing past pain. Practice self-compassion, treating yourself with the kindness and understanding you would offer a dear friend. You are not to blame for your mother's limitations. Consider seeking professional support from a therapist specializing in childhood trauma or family systems. They can provide tools and guidance for navigating complex emotions and developing healthier coping mechanisms. Support groups can also offer a safe space for shared experiences and validation. Learn to reparent yourself, providing the unconditional love, validation, and emotional support you missed. This involves nurturing your inner child, setting healthy boundaries, and prioritizing your own needs. Build a supportive community of friends and chosen family who offer genuine connection and respect. This journey of healing is not linear, but it is profoundly transformative. It is about breaking free from old patterns and embracing your authentic self. You have the power to rewrite your narrative and build a life filled with healthy relationships, self-worth, and emotional well-being. Remember, you are worthy of love, respect, and happiness, simply for being you. Your past does not define your future. With courage, self-compassion, and support, you can heal and thrive.